And we're back in the game with some more Empire Total War Darthmod, and today we're starting a brand new campaign as the Mughal Empire, and I think we'll do a short campaign. We need 29 regions by the end of the year 1750, and we're going to be on very hard, and as you can see from the map, we already start with 12 regions. I believe we started war with the Marathas, who are down here in the south. We have Afghanistan up here, we have Persia over here, Mysore is down here. I'm not sure if any of the Europeans start over here in this campaign. I'm sure some of the Europeans will show up and try to take our territory, but we shall defend India against all Europeans. So let's start the campaign. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We could read through that, but I don't know if too many people actually bother reading all of that. So let's get going. Now hopefully this campaign will work properly because I installed a submod, an additional units mod, giving us some extra units. It's supposed to be safe game compatible. We do still have our Ottoman campaign ongoing. Alright, we've got 12,000 in our treasury. We're anticipating a lot of money coming into our treasury, almost 9,000 more. Can we boost that? Well, we've got 3 decent ministers and 2 absolutely terrible ones. Right. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of you. That's a +1 to management. +1 to management. That does add to clamour for reform, but you're going in for the treasury. So I think that's where we'll put you. The head of our government, Ghazi, he's not particularly good. What about Ali Suresh? Status quo. -3 to clamour for reform. That's good for our leader. I guess we're a monarchy, aren't we? And he's honest. It's always nice to have an honest leader. Boris Johnson. How old are you? 37, so you should be around for a while. Yeah, we have a monarch. So that's good. Trade. Trading with the Dutch and the Ottomans, Persians, Portuguese, and Mysore. Not bringing in much, but mainly it's spices, sugar, and tea. Right, policies. Ooh, it's nice to see it's all green. I know that's our faction colour. We can go right up with that, and not so much with that. That's now 10,000. Who can we get trade with? Let's try to get trade with British because they're unhappy. Now they've gone to indifferent. Oh no, I'm not going to pay the French just to trade with me. Trade will be on a fair basis, and we are not getting pulled into a European war. For those who don't know, the Austrians, the Poles, the Prussians, the French, and the Spanish are all pretty much scripted to go into a war right from turn 1. So we don't want to get into an alliance yet. And we're not paying you 4,700. There's not many of the big factions that we can trade with at the moment. Well, that helped. Let's see about the minor factions. Yeah, everyone's going to hate the Barbary states. Don't know if I want to pay them that, but they do have 3 coastal provinces they can trade through. And that doesn't look so good. Venice. I'm not paying you 1500 either. Louisiana. I'm not paying you 790. Everyone wants me to pay them just to trade. And the Italians didn't like that. Denmark. Quick before you get wiped out. Nope. Alright, I think the cheapest one was the Barbary States. Is that even going to be worth it? We'll probably get that in the first turn. I didn't turn my timer on again. Well, episode 1 is normally fairly long in any case. What if I just offer you military access for 5 turns? You go for that? Yeah, you're countering it. You know what? I'm not interested. Not interested. Let's check our research. We've got only one settlement where we can research. Over here. We've got a scholar. Okay. Second scholar. We're going to go for the plague bayonet. There's a lot of things to research. We've got 12 regions, so there's probably some buildings that we can convert. I think. Over to research. There's an agent. Thuggy. He's a thug. Thuggy. We need to get people down into the Maratha territories so we can see what they're doing. There's Mysore. Are the Dutch actually over here? They are. So, that's the Portuguese. Yeah, they're at Goa. And there's Mysore. So, Marathas. Karnataka. So that's all one region, isn't it? And then they only have 2 regions. Right, let's consolidate our forces here. There's a unit up there. Let's have them moving towards the capital. Got some Islamic swordsmen. Let's go to our lists and number of soldiers. Bijapur and Ahmadnagar. And we've got some units over here. Where are all those troops? Aha, there. We could be as bold as a rooster, but we've got an actual army right there. We should get enough garrison troops to hold them off, and we should be able to outproduce them. What can we actually get? Morale of 3. We don't want these trash units unless we have to. Guns, artillery. Morale of 3. Those are fixed. And those are also fixed position. Cannons and guns. Right, let's get some dervishes. Look at that morale. 11. Wow. That's incredibly high. And to have a starting unit with that kind of morale? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to get more of those. Will they cost 460? That's not bad. We can get some regular units. Let's get some Hindu warriors up here and musketeers, I think. Alright, the Hindu warriors, which cost a lot more than the dervishes, and have the same number of men. They got a morale of 5, morale of 11, 6 defense, 14 defense, 9 charge, 10 charge, 11 attack. Right, so these do have some better stats, mostly. But still, I think I'll go for the morale, at least at the start. Probably need to build up our military. Happiness should be good because We're going to have a lot of units garrisoned there. Infrastructure, those are relatively cheap and quick. And I want to get some ships because I want to get over to the trade nodes as quickly as possible. Let's see how many ports we have. We should have a lot of ports because the Indian subcontinent is quite large. Okay, we only have 3. That is a trade port. That's a trade port. That's a trade port. Well, I expect we'll have more trade ports coming along fairly soon. Is that Persia? No, it's my territory. Are there any cheap buildings that we can get in? Let's see what the cheapest building is. Right, we've got more export buildings. 291 peasant farms. That's dirt cheap, if you'll excuse the pun. And you're rather poor. We could get some of those. We've got 2100 left. It's not much. There's some rice paddies, which are also dirt poor. That'll help with population growth and get a number of those in. Some construction underway. We have some iron mines. Maybe enough for one small building? Yeah. But we are now anticipating almost 12,000 to come in. Might as well just zoom in. It almost looks like that's a Maratha territory, doesn't it? Right. What we have to do is hold off the initial charge. We've got 6 units there. Bargear infantry. Hindu warriors, musketeers, same as we have. Siladar lancers. But their morale isn't that good. We do have 1 artillery. And we have a unit there, so musketmen, that's 3 muskets, line infantry, 4, 5, 6, 1 melee, 2 melees, 1 cavalry, 3 cavalry, 2 generals, and some artillery. Right. I think very quickly we can consolidate and push over here. We've got some Quizzlebashi cavalry. They have a, I think, handgun. They've got a range of 110. We've got some bow cav, cannons. These are probably what we'll get a lot of once we have the money. And is that everything we need to do? We don't have any technology available already researched, do we? Nope, nothing. Not even 1. I guess we get the same research as everyone else. I wonder if there are any research mods out there. I'll have to look into that. Well, let's end the very first turn of our Maratha campaign. Should be fairly quick end turns. Alright, here, we don't want an alliance. Not yet. Let them get their European wars sorted out. Now I know where Komi is. That's way out in the east of Russia. Basically nothing there. We don't want it. We don't need it. We're not going there. Right, we're being attacked. However, we've generated a large garrison of mortars. and some infantry. We've got 1,000. Looks like we're going to get a battle right away. So that's about half their forces nearby. Wiping these out will be very nice. It's I think evening time. I think it could just be the heat haze. So we've got a change of scenery. Got some fixed artillery. We've got a lot of mortars, but we can only fire solid shot. Alright, let's get a couple of those up here. And we'll put some units down to defend them. The enemy doesn't have that many units. And then my Zamadaris out here. Right, so that was those two. Oh yeah, you can actually deploy there, can you? There's another one. We've got this nice high ground. Let's make good use of it. Firing over the tops of this little village. We've got some musketmen. Could have them maybe even firing over the tops of those. Got some firelock armed citizenry. And we've got some bowmen. And we've got the Quizzlebashies. There is supposedly a unit coming in. Reinforcements. And in fact our general, whoever he is, where's our general? Up here is elephants, or are elephants, and they can actually skirmish. Interesting. Right, I'm going to put you here. They only have 2 guns, that's not many. I think I said everybody. Now they're all grouped together, and we can actually reach them with our artillery, even the mortars now. Okay, I heard some shots coming in. They can't quite reach. I think their morale was 4. I'm not too worried about it. Looks like we're getting some nice shots in already. Even though it's just solid shot. Do want to try and take out their general. Can. There, I just saw the muzzle flash. Well, that came fairly close. Let's try to get rid of their infantry. As many as possible. Aha, here's our reinforcements. They can go and walk. Haven't killed any of the general's units. Looks like everybody's now within range. Oh yeah, that one's taking a lot of casualties. Hindu warriors, they've taken some. Concentrate the fire on those units. Doesn't look like much is going to happen over on that flank. They're all filtering up over here on our left. Right, let's go up to those. We've used the Islamic swordsmen as garrison units in our Ottoman campaign. In fact, I think we'll come in and fill in this gap. You should be able to fire over the tops of those. You don't have skirmish mode. You can come and back them up. Right, I see a lot of movement right there. Some fast movement from their lancers, but they're going to be going uphill. And we do have, I think, our best line infantry unit, Grizzle Bashies. We've already broken them. They didn't even get into melee. Well, that was good. They'll probably rally, of course. Come back. Still no kills on the general. We should be firing at him. We'll zoom in and have a look at the Maratha units. So these are Bargear infantry. Look similar to the Israelis from our Ottoman campaign, I think. Is anyone going to try and filter up over here? If so, just hold there. It says there's 200. Doesn't really look like 200, does it? Yeah, we've actually got a unit. Those are melee as well. Right, the cavalry rallied again. They've come back over here. And in fact, they got into melee. Right, why? We've got 3 units. Who did they get into? They go into the mortars. Come over and shoot them. We should have more than enough men here to deal with them. No, get back on your mortars. Stay on those mortars. There's a wavering. I told you to get on your mortars. Right. You stay over there. There's only 11 of them. Ooh, what happened over here? I was not paying attention. I was on the other side of the battlefield. We lost a unit there, but they'll rally. I know it says they're shattered. Right, we lost 2, but we broke 3 of the enemy. 138. It's like a fairly close matchup. Keep firing on those units. Where are you at? Where are you taking fire? They're wavering, they're broken. We can go into melee mode with those. There's the enemy general. Right. See if we can kill him off. Right, one of their units is rallying. That one's not going to come back, is it? You have rallied. Ah, now our Islamic swordsmen have broken. Oddly. So I only see 2 active units. Right, another one's apparently rallying. Right, they've lost, what, 2 elephants? Let's bring our general up over here. Let's get you over there. I don't think that one's going to rally. Well, that's broken, but not shattered. Yeah, they're down to 20. I want to see those in action, or at least see them. They look cool. Right, looks like they got a good volley off. You're pointing all over the place, not really firing at the units. Those are bow cavalry. Haven't killed any more elephants. They're a big target. You'd expect they'd be fairly easy to kill off. Probably when we get explosive shot they will be. Are they wavering? They're shaken. You know what? You just garrison the unit so you'll auto-replenish. Did they get away or did you kill them? Ah, look at that, 104 of them got away. Come over here and shoot them. In fact, you don't need to shoot them, because they've broken. Why are we having trouble killing off the elephants? Maybe just target the ground. That one landed right in front of them. There's going to be a big splash of red if you hit any elephants. There, 2 of them went down. They're wavering. They're down to 12 when they're broken. Yeah, that seemed to be more effective targeting the ground around them. Continue. Why are you taking fire? Let's get all of you to stop firing. Get you to stop firing, and you don't need to run. Walk, don't run. Good old skirmish mode. So you actually used up all of your ammunition, didn't you? You didn't use all of your ammunition. Kill them off. We haven't killed their general yet. Let's look at 60 men. So it's going to be some elephant on elephant action. And I don't mean that in a rude way. Can you catch them? Let's speed that up. Down to 7. I think we're gaining on him. I'm going to send them up. Looks like we basically wiped out those units. They're going to get away. And the general got away as well. Oh well. But the battle, close victory. That was our first victory. First of many. So we suffered about half as many casualties. Let's do that. Kills. Crystal Basher Cavalry got 233. And the Bowman, the trash peasant Bowman, got 174. Our General got 0. Mortar got 2. Cannons got 20. 18 for that mortar. 2 for those. You know, I thought the mortars were killing quite a few of the enemy infantry. Apparently not. Musketeers only got 20 kills. The armed populace seem to have got more. That was odd. Alright, they've run off over there. They've been joined by, I think, 3 units of cavalry. That was half their nearby forces. Our trading port has been sabotaged. Almost 1,000 to fix that up. Enemy raid. Okay, +1 morale in battle. Ram Daraz. Cool, that's a cool name, isn't it? Ram Daraz. We've got all those built. War declared. The Dutch and the Spanish. We did get 2 ships. And we are very close to the trade zones. So we're going to get as many ships out to those trade zones as possible. Get all that trading wealth. Unfortunately, we can't get any ships. We can't upgrade him. We need a division of labour. Right, I think I'm actually going to spend that money for repairs. Right, you're the Imam. Get you coming down for conversion purposes. Right, that's the force that we just fought. So that's a lot of cavalry. Did they have an extra army? They seem to have either got a new army or a lot of recruitment. No, you got discovered. There's another thuggy. Seems he has a good chance. And we have an Imam out here. It's a very small force there. But we don't know what's down here in Karnataka. Is that 1 unit? It is. Let's send some trash units down. Alright, we'll find out what's down there. So you're coming into there. We have a unit there. I think I'd want you up at the front lines. So we'll put another trash unit because we've got 9800. I did say trash unit. We get more dervishes. Right. 3 units there. Let's move you into the port. Need to do some retraining. More dervishes. We do need to counter their cavalry, because we've got quite a bit of cavalry. Yeah, their morale is just absolutely terrible. Right. So we're recruiting, we will be recruiting up there. And up here. Let's upgrade those. Still got 4100. We're improving the settlement there. So, cotton or tea? Cotton or tea? Cotton, 20, tea, 18. Not much of a difference. Small madrasa, but it's growing. You know what? Gonna get rid of that. You're too close to the front lines, I think. That's wealthy. I don't want that in there. You're up in the foothills of the Himalayas. Tea. Right, we're down to 466. Maybe not anything left. Nope. Anyone interested in trade? No. Ah, we can't. Probably because that port got damaged, right? Yeah. Well, do we go on for another turn? Almost 12,000. Policies, everyone's in the green. How's that looking? Slightly better, I think. That one was going to be yellow before. Do we go for another turn? So that's 5 units. Or is it? Wait. 4. That's 6 units, but those ones are beat up. We should have enough units to beat them, although they can get 3 here. I have a feeling they're going to get 3 as well. Right. I'd love to come out and kill off their field army. We'll end it there. So we can start the next episode on an intern and see if they attack. We know that we're getting a decent garrison here. A lot of garrison mortars. So I'd like them to try to kill themselves off. I can only imagine that this settlement being bigger will get an even better garrison. And I think it has a fort. Yeah. So it'd be pretty much suicidal for them to attack. Right, that's where we'll end it.